So I'm going to make a prediction. I think these kinds of products are going to be hitting both drugstore and high-end shelves in like the next year. But what do I know? I could be wrong. You watch this and tell me. So a couple years ago, 2, maybe 3, I did a review of multi-chromatic flakes that you can wear on your eyes or face from a brand called Beauty Bar Baby. It was the first time I'd ever seen a product like this, and unlike a glitter, it offers a truly iridescent and at times even holographic look to the eyelids, unlike anything that a glitter, even a glitter with like multiple different sizes in it, could really give you on the eyelids. And as some people pointed out in the comments section of that video, the concept of these flakes is nothing entirely new in the beauty world. We've seen them in nail polishes especially, and you can buy them just as the flakes separately for nail art, or like Holo Taco makes a couple of these iridescent top coats, of which I own all of them, highly recommend them. But before you go buying these things and putting them on your eye, I do want to caution you, they aren't all in fact, likely none of them are recommended for use in the eye area. I don't personally know, I do not source cosmetics to know if there's a difference between what is sold in the nail art community versus what I'm about to talk about here today, but in general, when it comes to applying jagged, flaky things in the eye area, I tend to want to look for something that says it's eye area approved because, I mean, does anyone look forward to a corneal abrasion? No. No, they don't. But anyway, so yes, these have existed in the general world of beauty, but I was kind of surprised that I hadn't seen more specifically for use on the face and eyes after Beauty Bar Baby kind of debuted theirs a few years back. Until now, 2 brands, albeit somewhat smaller, and I would still consider them relative indie brands, have come out with holographic flakes. The first of which is JD Glow. Now, I know from firsthand experience, JD Glow makes some incredible multi-chromatic, multifaceted galaxy pressed shadows. Definitely go check them out if you haven't already. So when I saw they came out with these flakes as well as a mixing medium called their Stuck Glitter Adhesive, I knew I had to give them a try. There are 14 shades in the entire collection, and I bought 6 of them along with the glitter adhesive, and basically these are very similar to those from Beauty Bar Baby. They are loose flakes that come in a little hot, there is no sifter or anything over top, they're totally loose in here, and a format like this really allows you to play with the way in which you like to apply it. Maybe you want to apply it over your own eyeshadow primer that isn't a liquid format. Maybe you want to mix the liquid with the flakes in the cap, swirl it around and apply it like an eyeliner. Or maybe you want to do it, which is my preferred method, which is to take a tiny, teensy little bit of this glitter adhesive, pat it on your eyelids or wherever you want to apply this, wait for it to get tacky, and then go in, like wait for it to dry a little bit. It'll be tacky, then go in with a finger and then pat that on top of wherever you want these to stick to. Now the trade-off with having loose flakes is that they tend to fly around pretty willy-nilly. I think it's something to do with the fact that they have so much surface area compared to glitter that one little gust, a little breath even, you breathe too close to these jars and poof, you just get a cloud of product in your face, on your desk, on your clothes. I mean, these are by far the messiest product I've had in my collection, and the same was true for those from Beauty Bar Baby. But you get a ton of product in this format, and you have a little bit more freedom with how you like to apply it. Plus, all of these shades from JD Glow are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I always find that it is so hard for any product like this, for the pictures online to really do them justice, and I'm sure not even the shots that I'm showing you now are really doing the trick, but just trust me, each of these shades has like between 3 and 5 actual colors in them. So there's a little something for everyone in this entire collection. But wait, another brand has also come out with chrome flakes, and that is Danessa Myricks. This is a brand I'm not sure. Are we still considering her indie? She is now, amazingly enough, in Sephora, which I have a video on almost all the products that she offers on this channel. I'll link to that in the description if you want to go check it out, because she makes so many good products. Her skin complexion products especially, she makes such an incredible natural looking glowy complexion. That's besides the point. She also makes these super incredible products that are like candy for the eyes. These infinite chrome flakes are truly flakes. But what I find is so great about these, and maybe better suited for people who don't want the mess of a loose chrome flake, is she has put them in a gel mixing medium. So when you open these up, they are not floating around loose like the JD Glow or the Beauty Bar Baby. They are nice and orderly and suspended and not going to fall all over you and your whole life. I love that she has done this because it makes it such an easier and more approachable product for like the average consumer like me to use. Maybe pros and artists won't love it as much for that reason, but I personally really love this format. The one downside, aside from maybe the lack of flexibility that others might not like, is that I do find that these are a little more sparse, right? You can really layer up your JD Glow to make sure that they are super densely packed on the lid or wherever it is you're wanting to apply these. But with the Danessa Myricks, I have found that the gel kind of makes it so those flakes want to move around as you're trying to blend it. So, sometimes I find that I'll have the perfect distribution across the lid, but I'll go in and I'll want to pat a little bit more of a flake into a blank area, and when I do, it totally moves the flakes around it and I end up with this like empty spot on my lid, bigger than there was before. So the mixing medium isn't perfect. It does take a little bit of getting used to and working with to fully master, at least for me, how those flakes lay on your lid. And then if you want to layer them up, you really have to like wait for your first layer to dry, then go on top with another one. But that might be worth it to you if you are uninterested in finding these flakes in your life everywhere for the next 25 to 50 years. Now, all of this is not only to let you know that there are these new products out here, and I personally think they're awesome, depending on how you like to apply your makeup and what you're looking to add to them. I view them as like next level modern day glitter. But it's also to ask, do we think these are going to become like a bigger thing? Something about two brands now coming out with very similar multi-chrome or chromatic flakes makes me feel like these are about to explode. I could totally see Pat McGrath carrying something like this. I could also totally see like drugstore brands like Wet n Wild coming out with something like this for summer collections or holiday, like specialty sort of limited edition runs. These are the kinds of products that I think they would be after. So you tell me, am I off base? Am I the only one who's crazy about this kind of effect? This like intergalactic, multi-dimensional situation going on my eyelids? Or do you feel the same way? I mean, of course you do. Of course you do. You wouldn't be here if you didn't, right? Right? I was wearing one of these from JD Glow actually in a recent video I uploaded about my favorite fall eyeshadow palettes. So if you can go see it if you go check that video out, or if these aren't really your thing, but you want to hear about some fall feeling eyeshadow palettes that a ton of them are actually on sale right now, you can go check that out right here. Click that video. Bye guys.